Welcome to a tiny flower forest where oversized blooms turn into a dreamlike world and small birds glide to like they don't belong here. You can download the wallpaper and coloring page on Coffee, link in description. So this piece actually started with a really simple idea. I wanted something that feels like a children's book, but not realistic at all. Like when you look at it, you don't question it, you just accept it as a world. So instead of drawing things in normal proportions, I made the flowers really big and the birds really small. And that's what creates this feeling, like you are inside a flower jungle, not just a floral pattern, but an actual environment. At the beginning, I didn't overthink the sketch, I just loosely placed the flowers, kind of intuitively. And same with the brush, I didn't pick anything too specific because I already knew the background shouldn't be sharp. I wanted it to feel soft, almost like pastel or crayon. So at this stage, anything that lets me block colors quickly is fine. So I start layering down colors first, very roughly, no details yet. And then I begin smudging everything. This part is actually really important because once you smudge, you immediately get that soft transition. It starts to feel like a painting instead of flat digital color. After that, I go back and forth a lot, adding darker tones, then lifting some highlight, and then going back again. It's really just adjusting contrast little by little. Because without contrast, this kind of soft texture can look too flat. So I'm constantly pushing light and shadow until it feels alive. At this point, the whole piece feels very still, it's just the flowers. So I wanted to break that. That is why I added 3 small birds. And I placed them in motion, like they are diving through the space, almost like they're flying downwards through this dense flower forest. That instantly changes the feeling. Now it's not just a decorative anymore, it has movement. I actually hesitated here for a while. I was thinking, should I add the patterns to the bird? Maybe details, textures. But every time I tried, it just didn't feel right. It made the whole piece heavier. So I stopped. And I kept them completely white. And that turned out to be the most important decision. Because now they feel like something undefined. Not a specific bird, but something you'd imagine. At the end, I just keep adjusting small areas, balancing colors, making sure nothing feels too heavy, and keeping that soft, dreamy atmosphere. Because this piece isn't about realism, it's about feeling like you've stepped into a quiet, unreal place. If you want this artwork, you can download the wallpaper and the coloring line art on Coffee. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.